Engagement party disaster unveiled. I was halfway through my second glass of champagne, pretending to listen to his mother's tips on floral arrangements, when the doors to our engagement party blew open and a woman in a red dress stormed in, waving papers. An awkward hush fell as she marched straight for us, high heels clicking like a judge's gavel, and slammed a marriage certificate on the table, my name listed as the bride, my fiancé's as the groom, and today's date stamped in bold. My heart was pounding so hard I could barely hear her until she spat, "You two got married this morning. Or did you forget?" The room spun, everyone staring, and I realized his hands were shaking as he tried to grab the document. I'd always known our relationship was a whirlwind, late-night rendezvous, mysterious phone calls, stolen weekends that felt too good to be true. He'd sworn up and down he'd never been married, that I was the only one, but now his ex-wife, or so I thought, was here, looking at me with a mix of pity and triumph. My friends started whispering, his family glaring, and all I could do was clutch the paper and try to read the fine print through tears and mascara. I caught the date of the marriage, today. My signature. But I never signed anything. He started yelling that this was all a setup, that he'd been tricked, but the woman, let's call her the ex, just smiled and said, "Funny how secrets always come out, right?" The room was chaos, people shouting, and he grabbed my arm to pull me away, but I yanked free. I demanded answers, screamed at him to tell the truth, while the ex-wife took videos, smirking, and muttered something about finally getting what I deserve. He broke down and confessed, he needed to marry me for a trust fund, and the paperwork had been forged with my info weeks ago. The ex-wife? Actually his sister, paid to play the villain so no one would dig deeper. I stood there, numb, realizing I'd fallen for a fantasy built on lies, my life now a viral scandal for everyone to dissect. The party was ruined, my reputation shredded, and in that moment, I couldn't decide what hurt more, the betrayal, or the part of me that almost wanted to forgive him just to keep the illusion alive.